Git guide, Git fork. And this begins with a question. What is a fork? Well, a fork is a personal copy of someone else's project. Forking allows you to freely make changes to the project without affecting the original project. It also allows you to submit pull requests against the original project. So I have this repository on the screen. And in order to start the forking process, I'm going to click on the fork button on the top right. Now, I'm going to have a screen pop up because I'm part of different organizations on GitHub. And that's what I have blurred out at the moment. You might not get this screen, but if you do, make sure to click on your GitHub name. Now, this has been moved over to my personal GitHub account, and it should have done the same for you. Next, we need to copy this GitHub URL and clone it onto our computer. So let's head on over to the terminal. And in the terminal, we're going to start with git clone and then paste in that URL for our fork. And now we're going to add an additional command. And what we need to do is type the and symbol twice. And then after that, cd forking tutorial. And here's what's going to happen. We're using the and symbol twice to do two commands together. We're going to first clone the repo onto our computer, and then after it's done cloning, it will automatically cd into that repos folder. Now that we've done this, we're going to go ahead and make a feature branch. Git checkout -b feature / update readme. And we're going to go ahead and hit enter. And after we hit enter, we're going to open this up in VS Code by typing code period. Now the readme file is opened up in VS Code. We're going to add some more information to it as part of this feature branch. So I'm going to add a new heading by doing 2 hashtags. And I want to make this about pull requests. And then I'm going to type in pull requests are a collaboration tool. When you open a pull request, you are proposing changes to the code base. You are requesting that someone within that organization review your contributions and merge them into their branch. This is typically the main branch. And that's what we're going to do here. We've made a fork, but when we do the pull request, it's going to be done against the repository that we made a fork of. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the terminal using the shortcut Control-Shift backtick. First, we stage the file. So git add readme.md. Now I need to commit this file. So git commit -m, wrapping the message in quotes, update readme file. Now we need to push this in order to make our pull request. Git push origin, and we need to type in the branch name, feature / update readme. Now this is done, let's head on over to the repository. So now we have a pull request button up on top, and I'm going to go ahead and click on compare and pull request. And now we have the pull request form open. And I'm going to type added missing information to the README file. And I'm going to go ahead and click on create pull request. This will take a couple moments to process. And now we have 2 messages on the screen. The first message says reviewed required. The second message says merging is blocked. And what should happen here is that the organization that I did this pull request against should review this and then decide whether they should approve the merger or not. We do not have any control because this is a third-party repository that we forked and did this pull request against. And you might be asking, well, why would you do this? Well, this is one way to contribute to open source software. This allows you to be involved in projects that you feel worthwhile. And if you're treating your work on GitHub as part of your portfolio and resume, this is one way to expand on your resume. So that's it. Thanks for watching and happy coding.